Hi, and thank you for joining me today. My name is Ingrid Kersinger. I'm a psychic medium, spiritual teacher, and author, and a Reiki master. I've been making these videos on psychic development to help people who are interested in developing their psychic abilities for the world, the future, to be a more spiritual place. I feel like it's my calling to help those who need it. There's a lot of great psychic development channels out there, videos, teachers, healers, people who inspire us, and it's very exciting to be part of that community and part of that movement of making a more spiritual future. Today I'm going to talk about finding that balance when you are trying to develop your psychic abilities. There can be many challenges. Usually when you're born with the ability, you tend to have a door wide open, just being really sensitive before you really know how to harness that or know that you can open and close that door at will. That there can be a lot of experiences that can be negative and even scary. I've worked in this field for a long time. I've seen a lot of people come to me with a lot of fear. I've seen a lot of things that they just simply couldn't control, understand, explain, and those who are simply afraid of the psychic world or the other side. One thing that can really help you on your road of discovering the power that you have and the ability that you have is really to know that you do have that control to open and close that door at will, the psychic door. The psychic door is basically the gateway. It can be seen as the crown chakra, the area above your head where you basically allow energy and light to come in, connection with the higher realms, your higher self, God, the universal consciousness. Now, when I do guided meditations, and I send people through these or do them myself, I open that door and I allow this tether to take place where I harness myself from my higher self down through my body and down into the ground, where I root myself into earth, grounding myself, at the same time creating that tether. Now, at the same time, I allow light and joy and energy and wonderful things to come through that tether and fill my body and just really enjoy that wonderful spiritual connection. I also ask that only those who are here for my highest good be present, and those who are not may leave now. And at this point, I make myself a sacred space so that I can have a positive and productive experience. At this point, I can also ask my angels to be present with me and my spirit guides. Those are the ones that are here for my highest good, that are going to help me with my experience. That's how I start off my sessions, whether I'm doing channeling for someone or a meditation. At that point, you're going to explore that doorway, that psychic door. What we're going to do is open that door up, and we're going to say, yes, I want to use my abilities. I want to create this positive channeling experience, and I want it done the way that I want it done. You can ask your angels to be present. You can ask for that positive experience, and you have to know with confidence that you are in control of that it is something that you have a choice. It is free will, and you are a powerful being. This universe, energy, it is all made of the same thing, meaning that what you are made up of physically, the matter, the energy that makes you up, it simply runs through all things, which means we are all one. We are one thing. We are all energy. There is no separation except what the physical eye has created. That is the physical world. It does not mean anything in other dimensions, and it does not mean that's the truth. It doesn't mean that we really are separate. It is simply perception, and we can change that perception when we go into meditative state. When we start to channel, we start to connect and tap into those realms that have nothing to do with the physical world and our physical body, and we can go outside of that. We can stretch ourselves until we can see whatever it is that we are seeking. Now, the only thing is, our brain is already conditioned to know and believe certain things. We spend our lives teaching our brain, this is a couch, that is my friend, this is a table. We explain these things away in our minds so that we can work and live in this reality, and that is completely understandable. Those that cannot do that tend to be put into asylums for rehabilitation. So we do have to have certain things that we accept as a reality, but there are ways to explore the outer realities and to see other things, other sides, without giving up that reality. You don't have to, but exploring the possibilities is what expansion is all about. Being open to what you can create in those realities and bring forth and channel into your body, into this reality, so that you can manifest. And that's what manifestation is all about. Realizing you have the control to create and move and change energy, manipulate it as you will. When you think about a table, that was an idea, it was a thought, and then somebody carved it out of wood. They made it. They made this table. And all it was an idea that got manifested into physical form. It doesn't matter how it happens. It doesn't matter if you create it yourself with your own two hands, go to a store to buy it, or it simply appears out of thin air. The fact is, when you manifest something, it will reach you. However, the means that are most in line with the universe and everyone else, that's how it will happen. So it's important to realize that you can open that doorway, not only be completely involved in the process that you create for yourself, the channeling experience, and make it positive, but you can also bring back energy, bring back the idea of manifesting what it is that you would like to see in your reality. So that is the first installment of opening up to the psychic doorway. Stay tuned, I will be talking more about it. And this is a book I'm working on right now called The Psychic Doorway, and we will be covering more on it, and hopefully when it comes out early next year, you'll be able to read more as well. Thank you so much for joining me, and feel free to email me anytime for questions, or if you'd like a session with me. It's Ingrid at readingsbyingrid.com. Visit my website, readingsbyingrid.com. And I do have a lot of information on my other website, ingridkarazinger.com, which has a link on the first website. And it's just all my educational materials that you can find if you're looking to expand your psychic development, you'd like to do more meditations and learn more about how to develop it. I have plenty of great articles and some videos on YouTube. Thank you and have a blessed day.